All right, so I found the history of bananas. My search, let me go back and see what my search term was. I Googled banana fruit horror stories. And I quickly clicked on the first link and decided to live and die by whatever I clicked on, and I'm pretty happy with the result.
All right, cool. I'm enticed by the title.
All right, so the article itself talks about, well, what you'd expect, the bloody, dark history behind bananas, how cheap they are, companies engaging in horrible atrocities, trying to gather and get bananas to sell from the 1920s on, including the 1928 Banana Massacre.
What?
Which sounds hilarious, but looking at it, apparently isn't.
What?
Oh,
Wow.
The Banana Massacre?
That's too funny of a name for something so serious looking.
Let me read two paragraphs, I guess, to talk about this. Companies engaged in brutal atrocities. In December 1928, a group of United Fruit workers went on strike to protest subpar working conditions. After several weeks, United Fruit representatives and officials threatened to invade Colombia with the Marine Corps if the government didn't protect the business interest of United Fruit.
Oh, God.
Very serious stuff here as far as, like, you know, employees not being treated well. Before we say atrocities like the 1928 bananas to think of the past, we have to look at what's at stake now. Chiquita's not actually massacring people. In 2007, admitted to paying $1.7 million to the United Self-Defense Force Colombia. Basically a bunch of bullshit. Companies trying to subvert rules and things. And, you know, this is interesting to me. I could go on and read the facts of the article, but I want to talk about the author, Ryan Fan.
Okay.
Because Ryan Fan is described here as being a believer, a Baltimore City special ed teacher, and a 2-minute, 39-second marathon runner. Those are his qualifications for this article.
Okay.
A believer. I don't know what he believes in, but he's a believer.
Uh-huh.
He's also a diehard fan of The Wire. And you can support him. He's got a link where you can support him here at medium.com.
What is this website?
Am I understanding this? That you have an incredible article literally titled The Dark and Bloody History Behind Bananas with all of this incredible research and writing about the actual dark
fascinating
history.
information.
And you want to talk about
believer.
The author.
The author matters. Credibility matters, you know?
Of course, definitely.
I'm intrigued by the fact that with all of this information here, believer and marathon runner with the timestamp of 2:39 are two of the top 3 things about Ryan we need to know after reading about the Banana Massacre.
I mean,
it's a fascinating thing to me.
Do you know what point he's trying to make here? Is he discrediting Ryan?
It distracted me from the article when I saw believer.
Actually, discrediting the author is not unfair. So this website presents itself as like a journalism site, right?
Okay.
So this is hosted on Medium.
All right.
It is not journalism. This platform, it's technically, I mean, I don't know, technically, it's called on like its Wikipedia article, an example of social journalism.
Oh, okay.
This is basically an open platform where people can publish whatever they want. And there are amateurs and professionals publishing on this website. But so this guy, his credentials are
believer.
Believer, special ed teacher. He's not a journalist. But this is published as if it's like a news article. This seems sketchy to me.
To his credit, if you look at the article seems legit, and all of the underlined bits are sources. Apparently, I've not clicked on them, but like they show links, and I can see that this one links to the New York Times articles. So there are sources to the claims and such. So I'm not saying that the information here is presented as false. It's just intriguing to me that whenever you are putting yourself on this platform as a journalist, the first thing you put is believer. Not of a believer of what? Just believer. Just everything?
He believes. I don't know.
Believes in himself. He's also a Baltimore City special ed teacher.
Like X-Files? Like the truth is out there. I believe. Like a believer? Like a Bieber fan? Like what?
That's believers.
Yeah, that's very different.
I feel like without knowing anything, so this is pure conjecture, this seems like the website you go to when you're like, I have this crazy belief.
So conspiracy theories.
I need an article to substantiate it.
Yeah.
And you go here and you find an article and you share it and people are like, wow, this is true, I guess. This is like published in a journalism, like a news website or something.
Yeah,
But it's just published by some random believer.